today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at a pair of Nike Dunks, which will celebrate the iconic debut from back in 1972 for this brand. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at one of the latest releases for a pair of Nike Dunks. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see this time will come in a totally different box comparing with the normal usual red one. So this one will come in a box which was introduced a couple of years back, which if I'm not mistaken was used mainly for some shoes having some recycled content, which will be in this brown color, and we won't have any branding whatsoever, but we still gonna have the sizing tag on a side. So as you can see, this one even inside it's quite simple. We're also gonna have these writings here on the back of the lid, but to be honest, if you are someone which prefers to keep the boxes, for sure this is not something which you would want to have it alongside the nicer boxes. Nevertheless, this is what you're gonna get for this release. So let's go ahead and just take the shoes out, guys. So in today's video, we're gonna have a look at one of these latest releases for a pair of Nike Dunk Low in this NCPS release. So as I said earlier, guys, it seems that this one will be a tribute for the iconic release from back in 72 for this brand, which for sure will bring some slightly different materials comparing with the usual ones, which will just have that stiff materials, which for sure nobody will be a big fan of. So this one will come in this colorway, which according to the box is called Sail, Moss and Limestone. And this one will have this canvas material for most of this upper, which for sure will make it slightly a bit lightweight and also, at least in my opinion, a bit more comfortable. And this one will be available at least here in the UK for the retail price of £120, which will be around $130 US. And I need to admit that this colorway, it's not that bad. It really feels that we're gonna have a mix of some sail, cream, brownish and this green color, which at least in my opinion is looking quite nice. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one, guys. So as I said earlier, for this upper we're gonna have mainly this canvas material. So starting here at the front of the toe section, this one will come in this cream color, which will be the case for the lacing system as well. But as you can see, for the back part covering partially this ankle section and the whole heel section, this one will come in a slightly darker shade. But here covering the whole ankle section, we're gonna have it in this green color. Then coming here at the front of the shoe, covering the top part of the toe section, we're gonna have the same canvas material, but this one will be in a sail colorway, and we're still gonna have your normal perforation holes to give it some breathability. And this sail canvas will also be present here in the midfoot, where on top we're gonna have this synthetic leather Nike swooshes in this green color, which will be available on both lateral and medial side. And these two will actually join here at the back, just above the heel section, where you're gonna have this tab, which on top will have this Nike lettering in this white color. As in for the actual lacing system, for this one we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these flat white laces. And underneath these laces, guys, we're gonna have this tongue in two colors, which here at the top will have this white tag with the Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh in this green color. Going now inside of the shoe, for this one we're gonna have this green lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which for sure will keep your foot quite good in place. And also at the bottom we're gonna have this foam insole in this green color, which for both shoes will have this very nice imprint here at the heel section, which, as I said earlier, this one will be a tribute, but unfortunately this will actually be visible just when you don't actually wear the shoes. So now guys, we can go to this normal midsole in, which will be a rubber one. So this one will come in a cell colorway. As you can see, this one will also be stitched to the actual shoe, but this is something usual coming for any of these releases. So nothing changed here. So now we can actually finish with this gum rubber outsole, which will have your normal standard pattern, which will include this circular design here at the front. We're also gonna have this Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh here in the midfoot. And in case you don't know, this pattern will also be present on the Air Jordan 1 range as well, which it seems that is gonna be one of the best attractions in the world. As in for the actual sizing guys, for me as I have a skinny fit, for this range I'm always going with a half size down, and this one fits me just fine. But I would say that if you have normal fit guys, you can just stay with your true to size, and just in case you have wide fit, most definitely I would suggest to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too tight for you. So overall guys, this latest release coming from Nike for this Dunk Low NCPS, which apparently it's a tribute to the very iconic release from back in '72. In my opinion, it's looking actually quite nice. I really feel that this color blocking works just fine in this combination. And giving that for this upper, we're gonna have this canvas material. For sure, I find that this one will be slightly a bit more comfortable than the usual releases, which most of the times will just bring those stiff materials. But unfortunately, as this one will sit on this rubber midsole, this one won't give the best comfort in the world. But in the same time, I would say that it's quite decent. So rather than that, I would say that this one will be almost as any other pairs of Nike Dunk releases, but as I said earlier, this canvas will be slightly a bit more comfortable, as this one is not gonna be that stiff. And what I've come to realize is that in the last year or so, Nike has started to bring some slightly better materials for the releases, which will contain some leather as well. But most of the times, in case you want to have quite good materials on the Nike Dunks, you just need to go for those premium releases, which will come at a slightly higher retail price, which to be honest, it's really worth it. The overall feel and fit for the shoe feels to be slightly a bit better. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest releases coming from Nike for this Dunk Low range. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!